Hi, my name is Feline Longmore, and this is Stained Glass Elvish Visionary, even though I can't hold up cards correctly. Yahoo! Okay, so this is Stained Glass Elvish Visionary, and with this we have essentially green on the bottom and warmer colors, kind of some light going through some autumn leaves on top. And I wasn't trying to go for an autumn look when I started these, but that's how they ended up. And so it was an unexpected result. Sometimes when doing alters, when creating something, you don't know how it's going to be till it's done. Always have an idea going in. If you're not even sure if you don't have an idea going in of what you're going to do, it might take you longer to get there because you're not sure what you're essentially going for. But we had an idea going in, and then the end result was cooler than the idea going in, which was, this fall autumny look. But once we're done with that, we put in the green. You put in different shades of green to emphasize the green, and then for the warm colors on the top half, there's yellow, there's orange, and there's even kind of some deeper orange, almost red, coming around from the corners in the very top of the card. Whereas around the silhouette of the elf, especially around from behind the head and neck area, it's a much lighter color. It's almost white. It's like a yellowish white. And we leave the elf, that we don't stain glass the elf itself. We want the original art to be recognizable enough that a head judge would be likely to say that they would pass into being tournament legal. The guidelines, name and mana cost is what they look for, and always check with the head judge. If you're ever unsure about your alters, it's always good to double check and just make sure things are good. If you're ever doing alters yourself and you want to alter cards in your deck, if you alter the cards like Elvish Visionary, the Elvish Visionaries are like 10, 25 cents. So I would recommend altering the cheaper cards so that if you do have to use regular ones, you have to buy another playset of Elvish Visionaries, and that's not expensive. So Magic is an expensive habit already. So I would not recommend altering the more expensive cards, but you can do what you want. So in either case, for this specific Elvish Visionary, we just draw in all the lines. And once the paint is done drying, we draw in all the lines, which really the stained glass line drawing in takes longer than the painting part, because the painting part is adding paint and then waiting for it to dry, whereas drawing the lines, there's no drying time. You're just drawing the whole time. So if you want to do these and save time, you can make the stained glass shards bigger, and you won't have to draw in as much, and it will save time, but it will be a different end result type look. And you can go however you want to go for when you're doing them. The bigger the stained glass is, you can probably do a little bit more with it. But the smaller it is, it's just a lot of little pieces of glass. But that is it for this one. Elvish Visionary, if you're doing alters or stained glass or acrylic paint on a Magic card for whatever reason, hopefully that helps you out. And just know that there's nothing better, greater, more important, or more amazing than the life that you have. And you're just going to have to trust me on that one. It's not a lot I know, but I feel pretty confident in that statement. So that is it. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Yay!